the MLB, NBA, NHL, MLS, which for those of you that don't know is basketball, football, hockey, baseball, not soccer. I don't know why soccer is not included, but it's not included.
I thought you said MLS. Isn't that Major League Soccer?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? Fuck it. Major League Soccer. Soccer is in there. Yeah, let's throw it in. Should be reopening by projected to be this summer. Obviously, there's been some controversy about guidelines that are being sorted out. For example, what are you going to do for showers? Do you have to shower right off the bat? Do you have to shower when you get transported back so there's less exposure? No face touching during games, obviously. Switching out balls every so often, obviously, or sanitizing balls, bringing them back into the game.
Which is almost normal at this point anyways.
Exactly. But one in particular that's controversial
and this all doesn't include football, correct? So football is a later season anyway, so
yes.
They're projecting that the sports that are ongoing seasons right now or would be ongoing throughout the summer is starting later.
Correct. Which is funny because football is the one that's not mentioned at the beginning, which that's what the one I forgot, because football starts obviously later in the year. But the most controversial thing is the fans. What do we do? So doctors recommend that there should be no fans in any sport until 2021 or a vaccine is founded, which obviously we know is projected to be in February.
That's so crazy.
Exactly. So in South Korea and Taiwan and Japan and places like that, they have people that are already going to like sports events and stuff. Or sorry, they don't have people. They are doing different, like taking different measures for sports. So they have fake noise going on. They have cardboard cutouts. But weirdest that I saw today was robots and sex dolls positioned in seats.
Oh, yeah, dude. They just got in so much heat about that.
Yeah, exactly.
They got in so much shit for putting sex robots in the fucking stands, dude.
Yeah, they had literally sex robots, like no joke, fucking sex dolls sitting there with signs and stuff like that, dead as fuck, while there's fake noise coming out. But one thing in particular that interested me, and I know it would interest you, is the idea of, and this was early on when they were talking about sports. I didn't see this lately, or I haven't seen it lately, but selling tickets to people and positioning cameras on seats and having a VR headset after you buy tickets.
That's interesting. Yeah. Because you're going to get scalpers fucking streaming the almost like the video to other people. Because the first thing you're going to see people do is buy those tickets, then film it on Facebook or film it on like a Twitch-based thing where you can only watch with the subscription or whatever.
Exactly. So I was curious what you think is funny about this, what's relevant, what could possibly work. And also, like, I just thought the VR thing was so interesting because if, again, no one's going to follow the rules, but if everyone followed the rules, you would buy your tickets and literally be able to sit down, you know, with a spouse or a friend or whatever it was. And you could drink at home and get fucked up, but you have the VR headset to be able to put on and be at the game.
Well, I think the smartest thing to do, and I don't know if they're going to do this, but okay, so you take these big brands like ESPN and stuff like that, and they have ESPN Plus and other, like, you know, whatever other NHL like fucking premium or NBA premium, all these channels. Yeah. The base cable isn't really, they're going to have like the generic camera, but I think the fucking smartest thing they could do is if you have these premium accounts, similar to as you pay for Disney Plus and Netflix Plus or YouTube fucking premium, to be able to get these features that not everyone has, the best thing that they should do is get ESPN Plus, put all those seats for sale. You fucking, you sign in, it's a $10 a month or whatever
ESPN
it is.
ESPN VR? Like, is that what you're talking about?
Exactly. Or it doesn't even have to be VR. You could fucking have a channel on your ESPN where you pick what seat you want to be in, whether it's a box seat or whatever, and maybe $10 a month is anywhere in the arena, and $20 a month you get fucking the courtside fucking tickets or whatever.
That would be fucking nasty to see.
You pay $20 a month for a subscription based VR or VR experience, and it doesn't even have to be a VR. It could literally be like you can streamline the single angle or like the wide shot angle where you're watching the fucking game, and you can have a VR so you can look left and right, or you can get a wide shot of the whole fucking thing from that point of view.
Yeah.
And then you can watch it on your TV with a bunch of other people, because you do it already with UFC, and you do it already with a bunch of other things, and it would almost add to that experience where like the point of watching sports with people is that bar experience or that courtside experience where you're having fucking beers and you're toasting and you're getting shit-faced watching the game, enjoying the game, and appreciating the athleticism of these fucking guys or of these athletes, I guess, not to be sexist. So the thing is like, if you give that experience to the people, and then you have, and it goes back to the whole Inception idea. If you give them the idea that, or the general psychological idea that they're paying for something that no one else has, they're going to be excited to pay that $10-20 premium to be able to have these courtside seats that only a certain amount of people in the nation have it. And then you have those people that host parties. And granted, it's still, we're still in that season of coronavirus, but maybe you're in a household of a family, or maybe it's gotten to the point, because there's going to be a point where it's going to be socially acceptable to be hanging out with people and having like 10 people or whatever,
small gatherings, like they were going into.
Because people are going to do it anyways. Or you have the outdoor seating at a fucking bar and they pay for it, and then everyone can watch the game, and then maybe they're in, just like some bars like Buffalo Wild Wings will pay for UFC fights while you can't go to Applebee's to go watch a UFC fight.
Correct.
You'll specifically go to that bar to get that experience. So what they need to do is create different packages, and I know it's not going to happen because they haven't done it to this point.
Exactly.
But they need to build these premium packages that make people excited about watching sports at home. And I don't think the reason why there's so many people going out to sports events is because there's no excitement at a bar or at home that they provide outside of just watching the game as a general, namesake. So
dude,
I think
I would be totally fucking down. I would spend $20 a month to see like NHL or even football, and being like in there with a VR headset where you're able to, because I don't think it would sell as much if you didn't have the VR, because you can just watch it on TV. You know what I mean? So like, nah. But having the VR experience and be able to, because especially if you had that widescreen shot, or if it was like focusing kind of like regular, sports are put on channels and stuff like that. But having the VR experience to be able to move your own head and doing whatever.
Think about this. You have a fucking restaurant, dude, okay? And you pay for 3 accounts, $60 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is nothing for a fucking restaurant. And you have 3 TVs. And you even have splitters to go to different TVs. You have one side, which is courtside on the corner, where you see you can see the dunks and the slams happening, just like as if you were a sports team on the bench watching fucking LeBron James just fucking smash it on top of someone and fucking dunk on him. And you have that camera. Then you have a widespread camera that's a typical cable in the middle. And then on the right side, you have the other court doing the same thing, but like for home and away.
Yeah.
And then you can watch and have almost like a theater experience where it's like you have like the multicam happening at all the fucking same time. So you can watch these replays smash in the face, almost like you're you're sitting next to the LeBrons and Paul Pierce or whoever the fuck in the world's to have that experience that no one else has, that the Jay-Z's of the world have, or the Drakes of the world have, but you've never seen it before. So it's gotta be, you have to be given something premium, because right now you're going to see a big decline in obviously ticket sales, but you might see a big increase in home viewing, which is something that the sports entertainment field has needed for years, because you could see the views going down and down, and esports is actually honestly blossoming and blooming right now for introverts. So what you need to do is, to make up for those ticket sales, is create these premium package experiences that are unforeseen. And then when the tickets get back in, people are going to jump the gun on that, but you're still going to have all the technology and like all the money invested into these premium packages that you'll constantly make money on, but still blossom on the avenue of like real life experience, because people are as soon as anything is open, concerts, festivals, sports games, everything's gonna be sold out come the next year.
Imagine how much money they can make if they're doing, like, before obviously a vaccine's made, say, anywhere before 2021. Imagine the revenue that you could get doing these subscriptions for anything. It doesn't even have to do with sports. Like you said, it could be festivals, like fucking concerts. I don't know like what the extent would be, but I'm surprised they're not taking an avenue like that to be able to generate more money. The fucking country loves money, dude. This country fucking loves money and it runs on it, bro. Like, I don't know. I think we made groundbreaking shit, and if we were a more popular podcast,
okay, I'm telling you right now, if you see it in the next 2 months, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, people.
If you see it, where's my cut?
Yeah.
I got one question for you. I'm flipping through the TV and I see, real life VR experience. I'm sorry, but where's my cut? Like,
dude, Jimmy Fallon already has it. You're gonna tell me the fucking NBA can't do it?
Yeah, literally.
You're gonna tell me there's not the greatest minds of the fucking world that are trying to build an experience? Why do you think the owner of Zoom just became a fucking billionaire, dude? Mm-hmm. Dude, the owner of Zoom just became a billionaire. Dude, if I would have known, because the first thing you would have thought is invest in fucking Skype, because Skype was the household name. People don't say Skype anymore. No. They say FaceTime or Zoom.
Yeah.
Skype is no longer the
dude. Let me take it one step further. Remember fucking Uvu? Uvu was a fucking big one too. That was exactly the setup of Zoom. It was exactly the setup of Zoom. I remember when I was in high school, I would Uvu with friends, and it was like 4 screens, exactly the same setup as Zoom that we're seeing right here on this podcast. Like, it was the exact same, dude. But people don't fucking realize.
Zoom is the way of the future, and we made this dude a billionaire overnight. You're going to tell me the fucking NBA can't think? And I think that's the problem sometimes with society right now, is they don't realize that technology and VR experiences and this real life experience while still being at home. Yeah. Because what happens is you got everyone that's paranoid, and they're going to be paranoid every single little thing that comes up, because there's going to be COVID-esque diseases. And people, the thing is, you don't realize now COVID is such a standpoint within our regular day-to-day vernacular, is that the next thing that happens is going to be like, this is the new COVID.
Exactly.
This is the new coronavirus.